Jeopardy fans were left stupefied by how many clues went over all three players' heads on Wednesday's episode. There were an astounding 23 triple stumpers, or clues to which no contestant correctly responded, which is close to an all-time record. On Wednesday's episode, Suresh Krishnan, a networking engineer from Suwanee, Georgia, was the one to beat after taking out three-day champ Jared Watson. He faced Collette Lee, a middle school math teacher from Paxton, Illinois, and Kristine Rembach, a human rights lawyer from Ghent, New York. The Jeopardy! Round categories were sweet nods to the late Stephen Sondheim and were all titled after his musicals, but the Double Jeopardy! Round left everyone on a sour note. There were a whopping 16 missed clues out of 30, and 23 missed clues out of 60 overall. The triple stumper 3 buzz sound became a recurring note, and the contestants looked exhausted up there, either making a wrong guess, not seeming to understand the category, or not buzzing in at all. When Kristine got the last daily double correct, it felt like a small miracle, and the in-studio audience loudly applauded. Going into Final Jeopardy, she had $8,500 while Suresh had $7,000 and Collette $3,500, no one getting into the 5 digits. It's time for Final Jeopardy. Here's the category. Host Mayim Bialik simply concluded, not remarking on the sorry sight during the episode. Final Jeopardy! Under European countries, read, of all the nations that border Italy, the one that didn't exist in 1990. Suresh and Collette were correct, thankfully, with Slovenia, and added $3,499 for a $10,499 victory, giving him a 2-day total of $21,099. Worst game ever. One person wrote under a YouTube clip, probably the most unanswered questions ever. WTF. One of the worst games ever. In their defense, a lot of the questions were pretty hard, someone else replied. WOW. Must be a record for most unanswered questions, wrote a third. I think this was the least amount of questions answered in a Jeopardy game, wrote a fourth. That was one of the worst #Jeopardy games ever. Yikes, wrote a fifth. Getting a little disappointed with this bunch, wrote a sixth. A seventh wrote on Reddit that Mayim could have done more in the way of bedside manner or maybe an ad-lib about the stack of stumpers. I feel like Ken or Alex would have commented like Alex did when all three contestants didn't get any clue in the football category, but Mayim and the contestants didn't say anything. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but somehow this is Mayim Bialik's fault, joked one more. Contestant Collette then chimed into the Reddit thread and wrote, Kristine and I commented on that to each other before final, saying that we were worried we'd go viral for not knowing anything. I personally tried to keep calm and clam up to try to avoid ending up in the red with bad guesses, but as the game wore on, especially in Double Jeopardy, it was obvious we were collectively riding the struggle bus with our board. And the triple stumper trophy goes to. However, according to the J Archive, the record for triple stumpers in one game is just one away at 24. It took place in 2005 during the Ultimate Tournament of Champions, when the players whiffed an entire Oscars category, and always quick on his feet Alex Trebek joked, at least the quotes are entertaining.